Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Being the Odds. It is Saturday, October 19th, 2024, and we are back with our best bets of the day. If you're new to the channel, my name is Zach, and welcome to Being the Odds. Let's recap yesterday's results. So, guys, yesterday, 2 days ago, we went 6-3. Yesterday, I told y'all if we got 200 plus likes, we go 6-3. We got 210 likes in the last video. We went 6-3 again yesterday. Members only best bet, Oklahoma State. Plus 9.5, easy dub, never a doubt. Nevada plus 3.5. That I didn't watch much of that game, not gonna lie, but we got the dub. Doesn't matter, we got the hook. I mean the over 6.5 Anaheim and Colorado, which was a dub. 3-0 members only sweep. By the way, guys, just so we know, we have 7 members only best bets today, 7 of them, and they're only $65. So you can get all our members only best bets at zdmbets.com/picks. The website is linked in the pinned comment below. Definitely go check it out and go get those because we are hot right now. And when we had Purdue plus 28.5, I can't believe we couldn't get that one to cover. Unbelievable. They scored 7 points, we covered. Under 42.5, FSU and Duke, that was a win. The baseball was just holy shit. That was just bad across the board. And then NHL, we were awesome. Over 5.5, San Jose and Winnipeg. Under 6.5, Carolina and Pittsburgh. So that was a win. So 6-3 yesterday. College football, we're absolutely murdering it. 71-44, 32-18 on best bets. MLB, we're plus 32.01 units for the year. NHL, we're 21-12 so far, well over 60%. 8-6 on members only best bets. And we have a massive, and I mean massive video for you guys here today. We have a full college football slate, 5 college football picks, 3 NHL picks, 1 MLB pick. So 9 picks for you guys on the channel today. But if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, like this video. Yesterday, guys, I said if we got 200 likes, we'd have a good 6-3 day. We had that. But guys, today, because it's a Saturday, we had 2 6-3 days back to back. We need to get this thing to 300 likes. I think we get this video to 300 likes, we can have a massive, massive, massive day. So smash that like button. We're going after our first 15,000 subscribers. So I'm excited to have y'all here. Let's go win together today. Let's go make some money. So let's jump into plays that we have today. I'm going to start with the college football play, which will be Michigan minus 3.5 versus Illinois. This line stinks to high heaven, just for the record. When I first looked at this game, I was like, oh, Illinois all day long. Then you got to look at the betting split. And in all reality, right now, the sharp money is all over Michigan. And listen, Michigan, I don't think is very good. I just really don't think they're good. But today is a day where I think they surprise some people and they go beat a ranked Illinois team. First off, they moved to Jack Tuttle as their quarterback so they actually can throw the ball. Because with Alex Orji, they knew they weren't throwing the ball at all. Jack Tuttle also looked pretty good against Washington. And he's 25 and has had 2 weeks to prepare for this game. Michigan's defense is still really, really, really good. And right this second, guys, like I said, the sharp money's on. 29% of the bets are on Michigan, while 31% of the money. There's a sharp play all day long. I love Michigan here. And by the way, if you don't love Michigan, I understand that. But and you still want to bet on this game, another bet I would think about, I'm not betting this, but if I had to, I would bet the over in this game because Illinois' defense looked like complete garbage last week. And also Illinois' offense is really good with Altmaier. So if you don't like Michigan, that's fine. I'm rolling Michigan minus 3.5, but if you want to go with the over, that isn't a bad play either. So give me Michigan minus 3.5 versus Illinois today. Next, go with Arizona minus 2.5 versus Colorado. The public is all over Colorado today, and I mean all over, which I understand. They have Travis Hunter, Shedeur Sanders. They've got some good players. I mean, Travis Hunter could be like a top 3 player in the entire country for college football. But the public's all over Colorado. Arizona's at home, and Colorado has had the benefit of playing bad competition. Other than when they played Kansas State, Nebraska, there is one similarity between those two. They both lost in those games. And Colorado has the best player on the field, Travis Hunter, by a mile. Travis Hunter is awesome. But I think Arizona, top to bottom, has a better team. I think this is a really close game. I think it's a great game. I think Arizona wins this game by 3 to 6 points today. So give me Arizona minus 2.5 versus Colorado today. Next, go with the hockey player. We're going over 5.5, Vegas and Florida. Florida's been a really high-scoring team this year, and their defense has not been as sharp as it was last year. Vegas, and honestly, I can just say the same thing about Vegas, because Vegas' offense has been great this year. Their defense has not been. So I'm going with the over 5.5, Vegas and Florida in this game. Next, we're back to college football. We're going South Carolina money line versus Oklahoma. The sharps are on South Carolina today. Again, this line makes no sense, especially given the fact that it's in Oklahoma and South Carolina is somehow favored. I don't understand that at all. So whenever you see a play where it jumps out at you, like Oklahoma, I got to bet Oklahoma. You usually need to bet the other way because Vegas is going to lay a trap for you. As you guys can see, we're 71-44 in college football. We know what we're talking about when it comes to these traps. And Vegas is laying a lot of them today. And South Carolina took Alabama to the wire last game, and honestly, there's a very strong possibility they could have won that game. And people are giving Alabama a lot of shit for that. I think that's more about South Carolina than that says about Alabama. South Carolina about Alabama, because South Carolina has taken a lot of really good teams down to the wire, and they just haven't been able to finish. And I think today's gonna be the day where they actually finish. Their starter Sellers is actually very, very good with this team in South Carolina. They got good weapons. If they play with their backup, they had no shot, which they had to do that a couple times. But South Carolina is a very formidable team. Oklahoma has no offensive firepower whatsoever. Their quarterbacks are trash. Arnold is bad. Forgetting the other guy who just started last game. He's the running quarterback. This line, again, is just weird to me. And again, I think the public right now is just, they are hammering Oklahoma in this game. I think this is a trap. I'm rolling with South Carolina on the money line versus Oklahoma today. Next, we're gonna roll with go with Auburn plus 4.5 versus Missouri. Lost my place in my notes there. This is another trap game. Like, Missouri is a team that is ranked. They've been good for between last year and this year. They did get smoked by Texas A&M 2 weeks ago. By the way, we had A&M in that game as like our biggest bet of the whole weekend. But the fact is that the Missouri's defense is just so bad that Auburn's offense, which has had trouble, will actually be able to move the ball. And I think this game is a field goal game. Now, I think Missouri does win, but I legitimately think it's by 3 or 4 points at most. This is going to be a really tight game. Auburn's season is literally on the line, and this line should be longer. This should be like a 7.5 point spread if Missouri was a legitimate team. And it's funny is if it was 7.5 points, I'd probably roll with Missouri here, but the fact is it's 4.5. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So we're going to go with Auburn here, plus 4.5. Versus Missouri here today, because right now, man, the split on this is fucking insane. Like right now, I'm trying to find the Auburn game here on my research paper here, but when it comes to Auburn right now, yeah, here we go. So Auburn has 24% of the bets, but 38% of the money, and the public, the square play is completely Missouri. I'm gonna go against the public because the public is wrong the vast majority of the time. Give me Auburn plus 4.5 versus Missouri here today. Next, we're gonna go with baseball. We're going Guardians money line plus 100. When it comes to baseball, we've been cold. Everything else we've been hot in, but baseball we've been cold. I'm with the Guardians. I like the plus money. Bibby's better than Rodon in the playoffs. You can see it with your ERAs. Guardians are a more desperate team at home. I think New York does win the series, obviously, but they win it in Game 6 in New York instead of in Cleveland. Give me Guardians money line plus 100. They're going to be better today. I like Guardians here. Next, we're going to Gilmore College football. We got Northwestern plus 8.5. Versus Wisconsin. Northwestern is surprisingly good at home this year. They're actually really, really solid. Wisconsin's on like their 3rd or 4th quarterback at this point, which obviously doesn't bode well for them. Northwestern's defense is really, really good, and I mean really good. You saw that against Maryland. They absolutely terrorized Maryland. In the last game, we had them plus, I think it was like plus 10 or 11.5 last Friday, and they won by 27 points. I think this game goes down the wire. It's a 3-point game, and 8.5 points we're going to be fine with 8.5 here. So give me Northwestern plus 8.5 versus Wisconsin. Next, we're with some hockey. We're with under 6.5, Edmonton and Dallas. Edmonton's defense has been a lot better than what I remember from last year. That is for sure. And Dallas's defense is still one of the elite teams in the entire league. I also be over 5.5 in Carolina and St. Louis as well. Carolina's defense has not been as good as it was last year. St. Louis's defense has not been as good as last year, and their offense is better. And plus, Carolina's coming off a back-to-back. We had the under 6.5 yesterday. I think their legs will be tired, which means there's going to be more scoring. It's going to be the over 5.5 Carolina and St. Louis. Now, guys, like I said, we do have 7 members-only best bets today, 7 of them. You can get them all for $65 in the website below. And as a member, you get all members-only best bets every single day, which was profitable best bets on a day-to-day basis. On top of that, you do have a direct line to me. So any game you're considering betting, reach out to our hotline number, get a guaranteed response back about any game you're considering betting. Any golf free picks, join YouTube, send to you before these videos come out. They'll take advantage of early lines, early odds. The website zdmbets.com/picks, zdmbets.com/picks, zdmbets.com/picks. So guys, let's go lock in those picks. Let's go win together today. Let's go make some money. I'll see you all tomorrow.